Hey YouTube, Jason here with DayTradingFearless. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. But also make sure you guys smash that like button and make sure you guys subscribe. So as always, let's jump right into it. This is the weekly watch list for the upcoming week of July 20th, 2020. Lots of 20s in there. But as always, let's jump right into it. So the first stock we're looking at is SPY. This is the daily look of SPY. Last week, we actually had a very rare kind of occurrence where on this day right here, we actually had the VIX that was up. Also, we had the ESs that were also up at the same day. And if we actually go to the /ES charts, right, and look at the daily, we actually had a nice bullet or a bearish reversal day, right? We opened here, rallied, and then gave this up. The very next day fell, but then just like magic, we're right back and made new highs, but we're puttering up against these highs, right? So we could kind of see if we draw this level right here, this is kind of like look above and fail, look above and fail, look above and fail, look above and fail. Now, the question is, do we go this way or do we go this way? Have no clue. Flip a coin, right? But what I do know is this is a potential divergence, okay? If you guys follow me, you know I love divergences. But with that being said, we could still make new highs if this goes up. Now, one very interesting thing is it'll be interesting if we actually gap lower come Monday morning or Sunday evening, because all these guys might get, we kind of gapped up, right? Really didn't fill this in. We might actually gap down, and this would be called a island reversal right here. So it'll be interesting to see if price kind of gaps lower, or do we gap up or open right around and go. Right now, the market really doesn't care about news, good or bad. The cases are going up overall. But with that being said, market kind of shrugs everything off. Every time we pull back, there are buyers that keep stepping in. So this pattern will be kind of interesting to see if we actually do an island reversal. Now, if you ever want to know what an abandoned baby is, think of it as just one candle, but multiple candles will be an island reversal. So with that being said, if I had to lean one way or another, I would say with this, I actually think we're going to go higher. I won't be surprised if we actually gap up and come back and retest these all-time highs. That's me personally. So until the market proves itself one way or the other, you got to go with the trend. And right now, we have a low, a high, a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, right? So the trend is definitely to the upside. So going back to SPY real quick, okay, we kind of see the same exact thing. Kind of try and break above, but SPY is actually interesting because we never made new highs on SPY, but we did on the ESs. But also kind of remember there was a contract change during this time, a roll of the futures. So that's kind of why we're seeing this. But again, the SPY follows the S&P E-minis, ESs. So that's probably the more important chart. And if you really want to get technical, SPX, just watch the SPX and see exactly what's going on. And even with the SPX, we kind of, the high here on SPX is 323313. The high here is 3238. So we've actually made a new high. So again, higher highs, higher lows. Maybe draw this as a channel and kind of see we'll go from here to here, duplicate this, and this is kind of what we're trading. So maybe a little push higher, pullback, or a breakout to the upside and a continuation. So hope that helps with the overall market SPY, SPX, and also ESs. Now let's look at a couple stocks. NFLX. Okay, right now, Netflix had earnings the other day, kind of missed and gap lower, but kind of found a little bit of footing, made a low. It's going to be interesting. Do we start to work our way back up with Netflix, or is there more downside to come? Really no divergence up here. Actually, you could kind of call this potential divergence, right? Because if you think about it, and this is a big reversal candle, right? Kind of pop and then open higher, go up to the highs, and then give up the entire move. Couple days sideways, and then the gap lower. This stock might have a little trouble rolling over on the RSI. I would maybe do something like this, where I would draw maybe a trend line like this. We'll duplicate this and bring it down here, and we might see this 200 actually get retested as time goes by, maybe around that 410 level. If we start to go, if we draw kind of fib levels, let's see. Draw a fib level from here to here. Let's see if anything matches up. And look at that, the 61.8, the 50s 433 matches up exactly with all this. That'd be my target, 433 to 400 for potential long bounces, the lower of the channel. Think of it this way, X marks the spot, right? Kind of draw a big X right around these levels, somewhere around here. And remember, as price goes, all these will kind of go farther out, channel gets higher. So maybe by the time we get there, that 3150 or the 430 level might be the better trade. So that's what's going on with SPX, Netflix. It's been a long day trading. I'm doing this after market, so bear with me. Next is Apple, AAPL. I was telling you guys last week about the 400 level. If you I did a video today that I uploaded. I actually did it last week, but uploaded today. How did I do on my calls? And I said S&P was going to rally. It rallied. Apple, I said, was probably going to rally up to the 400. Got right to the 400 and then had about a $25 drop, pullback. What's Apple looking like at these levels? Well, it looks like it's still chugging along, right? But let's just draw a simple trend line, duplicate this. Okay, easy way to figure out channels. Okay, kind of match it up here. And if we want, we can even draw something like this where we have a potential rising wedge. It's going to be interesting. Once we had that big reversal day a couple days ago, it almost seems like all these tech stocks have really been struggling. Amazon, right? AMZN. They're all kind of struggling with what's going on. It's almost like a rotation. Huge update, boom, down, reversal, right? We could even call this a potential divergence, double top here, okay? But a divergence on this side, okay? Here's our double top here, right? Massive divergence, kind of this, pullback. So again, fib retracement, go to this low. We'll do two fib retracements here. We'll go from this low to this high, and then we'll also go from this low to this high and see if anything matches up. And look at that. We have the 38 and 61 right around this 2700 level, which was old support, or resistance, became new support, should become support again. I really like this 2700 level. Also maybe 28 starter position, add to the position longer term for a continuation to the upside. So that's kind of what's going on with Amazon. And then finally, let's take a look at crude oil. Okay, crude oil, the reason I say this is because last week I thought crude oil might fall, right? We had a little bit of divergence going on over here. Is we're making new highs, right? Divergence, but now we're just kind of, if anything, I would call this a ascending triangle, and I'm actually going to call this week a breakout to the upside potential, okay, or to the downside. But with this pullback, this is a potential bull flag, right, on the RSI. Unless there's some news, I actually think we're going to go to the upside, and we're going to retest this probably 46 level, and then the lower end of this probably